Hey guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how to search for stores in your React Native app. It will work the same for web, but in this video I'm gonna show you using React Native. Here I have a small project I created using Expo, and I have here the basic setup to use Google Maps. If you don't know how to set up it, I have a video here in the channel explaining step by step how to do that. Just access the link here in the card or in the description. But basically I followed the map view documentation inside expo.dev. It's very simple, just install the package, and I'm using this simple example. So I will start from here. I'll close this and make it a little bigger. So here we have Google Maps running and working, as you can see here in the emulator. I will start doing some simple setups like initial position, zoom, something like that. So I'll just copy and paste the code here. So this is what I'll be using. I'll just import and it's done. Now I'll use it inside Google Maps. And here I have initial region, that will be my initial position. The map just move it to the position I set here. Now I need to implement something where I can type the place I'm searching for and a button to call the method to search for these places. So it will be something like this. I'll set up a view over the map. I'll set a label above the field like search place. I need a text input and I'll add a button to click and search for these places. So I'll use touchable, opacity and a text here. I'll set search. I will import these things here. You can see it very small at the top, and now I need some styles just to make it look better. So I'll use a style on this view. I call this one search box, another one here like search box field, the button as well. I'll call this one button container, and also maybe I will want to style the text inside the button, so I'll set another one here, styles dot button label. I call like this, and now I just need to implement it here. Search box field, button container. For the box, open the box over the map. So I will set here position, absolute, width. I will set up 90%, so it don't go to the edge of the map. I will set up also border radius like 8, border width 1, border color will be something like gray. I think this is okay. The background color I'll set up like white. I'll set a padding just to make the things inside the box not close to the edges. So 8, align itself to the center, and margin top to 60, so it will be above here, something like this. If I just save, we are almost there. Let's just set up the styles for the other things. Like, as this is not the main point of the video, I'll just copy the settings here. Like, I use this for the button container. I will copy the styles here. For button label, I'll use this. I think it's okay. Well, we have a place, and I'll do the last settings here in my input. Here is a state for me to save the text I want to search. So I need a state here, set search text. It will start ent. I just added the wrong name for the style here. It's this one, and it's okay. Here we have the place to type something for searching, and the button that to search the places. When I click the button, I'll call a method like search places. So here on press, I'll call that method, so I'll be searching for these places. And here inside search places is where we really start searching for places. If I did not type anything and the text is empty, I don't need to search for anything, so I'll just check that. If search text string, to remove the spaces, dot length, return. So if I don't have any text to search, I won't do anything. And now we start building the URL of the Google API I will reach to search for places. So the Google API URL is this one. I'll get here the input, the text I'm searching, but I will remove the spaces from the beginning and the end just to be sure it won't have any error. So I'll call print again. I have the input. I can set up the location I'm searching. So const location. I will search around the point I'm seeing the map. So here it's initial latitude, initial longitude, and also I can set up the radius, that is the distance from the center point until the maximum distance I want to search. So I can also add here radius like 2000. This is in meters, so here I'm set up in 2 kilometers, and the final URL will be like const URL. It will start with the Google API, so Google API URL, the query I'm searching for, that is the input, and the location I want to search, we just set up that location, and the Google API key. We can set up the Google API into something environment settings like expo constants, but I set the key directly here. Just pay attention, if you get the code, this key won't work anymore after I record this video. So we'll be using the key here, and now we just need to fetch the results we have here. Actually, this will be an async function because I will be using await here, so don't use callbacks. So try catch to see any error, and here we call the function like this: const response await fetch and the URL. Just this, it will return a JSON. So now I will convert the response to a JSON, and here inside the JSON I have the places returned from Google API. So if I want to see what this is returned, I set here a console log JSON, and let's see if it works. I will open here to see the console log, and I search for here in the map I'm seeing Starbucks, so let's search all Starbucks around 2000 meters, and I'll click search, and here we can see all the places we found. So what we need from the JSON, so we need the results, that we have an array with all the places we found. Here we have the name of the place. Of course we know the name because we just type in here, but anyway, we have the address if you want to use it to show here as well. And the most important thing to show on the map, it's geometry that we can find here. It's an object, so let's see what we have inside this one. I will do here, I check if the JSON exists and if JSON.results exists as well. I prevent some kind of errors here, and I'll use a for to go through all the results, and here we can see what we have inside that geometry. Let's see what we can find here. So I click again, and inside the geometry we have the things we need: latitude and longitude to show it in the map. Okay, as we know that, now I will save all the places inside another const like chords. The type is lat.lng, an array. I will start with empty, and here I will use the chords, and I will push an object exactly like the marker is expecting, like latitude. It comes from item dot geometry dot location dot lat. The same thing for longitude. Longitude comes from lng. We just saw that in the logs. Lat lng. So it's okay. I have all the chords here. I will save the results to have all the information about the place. So I need another state here. Results. set results. I set up this as any, just to don't have any problems here, and start with empty. And after the for, I will save the results. So set results JSON.result. So why to save these chords here? Well, I'm saving these chords just to show in the map, to make the map view show all the places and adjust the zoom so I can see all the places here we found. So if we found something, if chords.length, I will make the map view to adjust all the places on the view. To make that, I need the reference from the map view. So const map use half. The type of this is map view or new, because when the component is built, we don't have the reference, we have the reference after that. And I will start this with new. And how can I get the reference? I go here to map view and have receives the map. So I save the reference and now I can use it here to make all the points show on screen. So I can use map.current.fit to coordinates, and here we pass the coordinates we want to fit on screen, and also we can pass some settings here. Like for example, I don't want the place to be close to the edge of the screen, so I can use edge padding. Top, I will use 50 for all of this. So top, right, bottom, and left. We also can use another setting like animated to true, so when the map fixes the zoom to show all the places, it will be animated and not just set the zoom directly. It's like strange. Animated look better. And after we show all the places, after search, I think it's good to dismiss the keyboard so we can see all the places very well. So we can use keyboard.dismiss and it will dismiss the keyboard. Okay, our search place functions is done. We are searching for places, we are saving the results, we are making the map to fit all the places we found, but we are not showing anything on the map. We need to show a marker for each place we found. So what we need to do is to come here on map view and use a marker for each place. So here I will check if I have results. So results.length, I will show the results. Results.map, I have each item. I will use the index of the array to generate a key for each place, and here I will build the coordinate like the marker is expecting, that it's not lat lng but latitude and longitude. So const chord from this type, and here we have latitude. This is the same we did to fit the map. Item, geometry, location, lat from latitude. Same thing for longitude, and here LNG. So we have the coordinate, just show the marker, return marker, and here we need a key, and that's why I'm using this one. So my key will be something like search item and the index from the array. I also need the coordinate, of course, so coordinate will be my chord I just created. I will set up a title here, so title will be item.name, that we know we have the name of the place inside this. We also have here the description. If you want to do something with this, you could use the address. For example, I will let this empty. I think it's fine. Okay, here I forgot to return new if I don't have results. So it's fine, it should work now. Let's see, let's search again, and yes, here we go. We have all the places here. We are searching for around 2000 meters. If I click the place, I can see the name, and the name is the title I just set here. So that's how we search for places inside Google Maps. I hope this video was useful. Thanks for watching and see you on next video.